One thing for employers to take into account when they're working with international graduates and individuals who come from international backgrounds is there will be times when those individuals will struggle because there are things that we take for granted being Canadians coming from a shared background that perhaps those individuals do not have the luxury of bringing with them. And it could be because of a cultural issue, could be because of a language issue, it could be because that individual just hasn't seen the type of practice that we are used to having in our own environment. And when that happens, I think it's really important for employers to think about what is it that we can do to actually provide support for the person. It could be that we need to provide them with a role model by either ourselves performing that job and showing them how it's done, or linking them to another individual, whether another pharmacist or another pharmacy technician, so that they can actually see what is it that another individual would do in that very same scenario. The other thing is we need to think about what are other ways to support them from a feedback perspective. Sometimes what we tend to do is say, you've got the job, we have great confidence in you, go ahead and do the great things that we expect of you. And we forget that people need to hear both what they're doing that's good so that they can continue to do those things, but also what are the areas they could improve upon. And no matter how good a person is, there will always be areas that they need to improve upon. And I think as an employer or a supervisor, a person who others look for mentorship from, you need to always think about how to give that feedback in a timely way so that the individual is always hearing about what things I really liked about what you did so you can continue, but also, this one thing that you did, it could have been done in this different way. And I think that would have really improved that interaction that I just saw you had with that patient or that doctor or the other pharmacist. So I think feedback is very, very important. And as employers, you need to think about how do we continue on a daily basis to provide feedback and support for the individuals who may sometimes be struggling, not because they're bad individuals, but because perhaps they haven't had the experience in Canada to perform in a way that we take for granted.